Hello, this is the second video in our series regarding the RS485 messaging from ESP32. In our previous video we sent an RS485 message to the scope, and here we're going to send a message from ESP32 to ESP32. We are working in ESP IDF environment 5 and higher, depending on the pieces that you will see the program execution. And the hardware connection is as following. We have our first PC, PC1, which is enabling us to see the execution of this ESP. On the other side, we have a second PC, PC number 2, which is connected via USB to the ESP32 on the other side. So in order to send a message from this ESP to this ESP by RS485 serial communication, we are sending a UART message via UART port number 2, because UART port number 0 is taken by the USB of the computer to the MAX485 board. Here from A and B are connected, and here actually the serial communication is taking place, and then it's unpacked by the UART message and received by the ESP32 here, and we can see it on this PC. So during this video we'll see the videos from PC number 1 and what we can see on PC number 2. Okay, this is our standard pinout, and I just want to remind then the pin numbers we are going regarding the ping ones, GPIO here, and this is our nomenclature. Here how the boards are connected. Of course, the PC is connected via the USB port. Between those two boards, we have a TX and RX2 connection to the following pins, which are here and here. We have a command pin, which gives to those two pins, which are shortened, one discrete or a logical 0 in order to give a command to send or receive. And we have a ground and VCC connected. That's it regarding our hardware setup. Now let's go to the GitHub, and here inside the Sims IoT devices repositories, we have repositories which deals with RS485 serial communication. Here you can have the file which was used in our first video, which is the RS485 output. And in this video we will be using those two files, which are explained here. The first one is a transmit file, which we install on the PC number 1, this PC, and which will send the message, the string actually. And the other file, the receive one, here we will install it on the second PC, which is connected to the second ESP32, which will receive this message. So for example, we will copy this code to our editor. It is very short and very simple program. This is our editor, and here we can execute the program. The purpose of this side, the PC number 1, is to send a string to the other side. What we have here is the includes, buffer size. We define the pin numbers. By the way, you can see the message hello from PC1 is transmitted, and this message is includes 14 bytes, which was sent and every time we have an approval for number of bytes which were sent. Here what we can do. Here we have an init function which initiates the UART connectivity. The additional function is the actual function that sends the UART message. This is a message, hello from PC1, and we're transmitting this message by UART bytes via UART number 2 port, and then we receive the number of bytes that actually was transmitted, and you can see it here. The main program first send the discrete number 1 to the pin number 15, which is connected and enabling the MAX485 board to transmit data. And then we initialize the UART communication and start the transmission task. Here we have a small snippet just not to enable our main file to exit while task is still running. Okay. Now let's go to the other computer. Okay, now we are on our second computer, the PC number 2, and here inside the RS485 communication on SIMS IoT devices, we are using the receive file. The receive file which is installed on PC number 2. We are copying this file for PC number 2 to our editor here, and we will run it. Okay, this file is basically the same, but its main purpose is to receive a message, and it's slightly different, and I will point out the differences. The includes and the pin set and the buffer size are the same. Also the UART definitions are the same. Here we are starting to see the differences. First, we are using the UART read bytes function from UART number 2 port, and we putting the output of this function on the screen. Here you see the message hello from PC1, which was sent from the other ESP. Okay, and this message is presented on the screen because the other computer is continuously sending those messages. Here the pin number 15 is 0 in order to give the discrete to the MAX485 board that the data should be received. And then we are going to the task with a small difference. Please note that we are allocating a lot of memory. This program, for my astonishment, was a very memory consuming, so please be careful and give enough memory to do it, or you will need to do some elaborate work to clear the memory and so on. Now we are putting it's very simple and just allocated enough memory to receive those messages, and this is an infinite loop which enables main to run along with the task. And you see we are receiving these messages pretty the same speed as we are sending them. So to summarize, we demonstrated sending message from ESP32 to another ESP32 via serial communication RS485. Thank you.